He was a man without a face, a phantom who hunted the streets of Northern California in the late 1960s. He taunted police, terrified cities, and played the press like his personal stage. He called himself the Zodiac. He sent letters, he sent codes, he sent pieces of his victims, and then he vanished. For more than half a century, the Zodiac Killer has haunted America's darkest imagination. But who was he, and why did he stop? Tonight we dive deep into the truth, the myths, and the chilling legacy of the Zodiac Killer. It began on December 20th, 1968, on a lonely stretch of Lake Herman Road near Benicia, California. Both shot at close range. No fingerprints, no shell casings, no witnesses. Police chalked it up to a tragic random act, a lover's lane attack. They had no idea that this was only the beginning. Six months later, July 4th, 1969.
I want to report a double murder. They were shot with a 9mm Luger. I also killed those kids last year.
It was the killer. He was calm, polite, and proud, and he had just named his game. If you do not print this cipher on the front page, I will go on a kill rampage this weekend. The signature? A simple symbol, a circle with a cross through it. The logo of the Zodiac. For days, experts and the FBI scrambled to crack it. Until one night, a school teacher named Donald Harden and his wife sat down at their kitchen table and broke the code. I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest, because man is the most dangerous animal of all. But the killer's name? Missing. The Zodiac had played his first move, and won. September 27, 1969, Lake Berryessa, Napa County. College students Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard were enjoying a peaceful afternoon near the water. Then, a man appeared behind them, wearing a black hood with the Zodiac's symbol sewn onto his chest, armed with a gun and knife.
I'm an escaped convict. I need your car.
Cecilia died 2 days later. Brian survived. For the first time, we had a glimpse, not just of his actions, but his mind. Two weeks later, October 11th, 1969, in San Francisco. But then came the real horror. Days later, the San Francisco Chronicle received another Zodiac letter. The killer had been that close to capture, and he knew it. The Zodiac reveled in his fame. He taunted police and journalists. He mocked their failures. In one letter, he threatened to shoot out the tires of a school bus and pick off the little darlings as they came bouncing out. The city panicked. Children were escorted to school by armed guards. Every citizen watched the headlines in fear. The Zodiac wasn't just killing. He was orchestrating chaos. He turned murder into performance art, and the media into his audience. For over 50 years, investigators have chased hundreds of leads, but 3 names keep resurfacing. Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester obsessed with weapons and ciphers. He wore a Zodiac watch bearing the killer's symbol, but DNA and handwriting didn't match. Lawrence Kane, a Navy veteran with code experience and memory loss from a brain injury. One surviving witness said he looked exactly like the Zodiac. Still, no evidence stuck. Richard Gaikowski, a journalist with eerie links to the very newspapers that published the Zodiac's letters. His voice, recorded in old interviews, matched eyewitness accounts. But again, nothing concrete. The Zodiac was a ghost, slipping through every fingerprint and fiber of truth. The Zodiac sent 5 ciphers in total. Only one was cracked in 1969. Then, in 2020, after 51 years, a team of international codebreakers finally decoded the infamous Z340 cipher. I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber because it will send me to paradise all the sooner. Still, no name, no closure, only mockery. The Zodiac's last confirmed letter arrived in 1974. After that, silence. Did he die, or simply stop writing? The Zodiac killer changed the way America viewed murder. He made the media part of his game. He inspired books, movies, and endless theories. He proved that terror doesn't need a face, just a voice. FBI files remain open. Armchair detectives continue to decode clues, and every new suspect keeps the myth alive. The Zodiac is more than a man. He's a message that evil can hide in plain sight. So who was the Zodiac killer? A genius? A madman? Or a storyteller who wrote his own legend in blood and ink? One thing's certain, he wanted immortality, and in that, he succeeded. He told us who he was from the very beginning. He was the Zodiac.